Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game, right? Any edge that you could create. But now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Warriors 70.
First play is to the air. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Ashton Davis there on the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Connection made to Hollins. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
60 average, 60, 19 Tiger, 18 Rattler, 8.
Throwing from the gun here. Escapes the pocket. On the run, deep down the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
18. 60, 19, 18. 79 Broncos, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Pioneers.
Throwing it again here. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
19 Lions, trap 50, trap, go.
4th down, pass coming. Got a man, that's Kincaid. He's got it, that's going to be a 1st and more. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Smith on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. His progress is solid, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Another one for Cook. He's got room to roam. Has some room to work. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Set up. 7 Pirates. 70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds him on the crossing route. Big man showing up the yards. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take the lead on the first play of the drive. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers.
And that was off, no good. A lot of game left here, but we'll see if that's a point that they regret not having later on in this contest. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Smith on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. 13-7 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment.
Get set. Get set. Up.
Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Keith, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
They're going to go. It's Purdy. This connects with Schultz. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. So an 11-yard gain to make this a considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Hello?
Again, it's Brock Purdy. This is reeled in down he set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
You know, sure
I don't know
like
why I'm
exactly
fucking muting.
was
God
going
damn
with
it.
that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision.
I just kind of got in my own head.
Snap first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Oh my fucking God, what the fuck?
Picked up by Stephon
Who's
Gilmore.
playing?
And the Raiders take over after forcing the first
Oh,
turnover of
man.
this ball game.
Brother.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
He overthrew a pass.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
I'm gonna slam my nutsack in a waffle
Starting this
iron.
drive with a design run. He cuts it right. It's inside the 10. And that is a touchdown.
Fuck.
The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Dude, how do I get...
Kicker on now for the
How do I
PAT.
fucking counter a mid blitz, man? I don't
The
understand.
point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders bump the lead up to 13 points. The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. Jackson now to return it. And this drive will
Unless
start
alarm goes off,
inside
I'm
the
gonna wait some
25.
dinner.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So when I Josh?
I say when this alarm goes off, I'm gonna go eat some dinner and sit down and talk to my
Buffalo
dad for a
offense
bit.
to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Did you not to keep bothering you about it, did you get Crunchyroll fixed or no?
Nah, not
That's a
yet.
kicker. And he's going to be sent out of
that's cool.
bounds just after he crosses the 35.
I'm just rewatching Naruto right now on
It's gonna go as a
Disney.
gain of 13
Nah,
yards.
not yet. I just ordered
down.
a engagement ring.
1st and 10 at the
Okay, I got you, bro.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again.
I'm not doing this. I'm good.
Bro, I'm not gonna be able to play Madden right now. I've got 7 minutes. I can play when I get back.
How long are you gonna be? Cause I'm gonna be honest. I'm not trying to be on too much longer.
I mean, I'll probably sit down and eat for about 30 minutes. I'm not gonna rush. I'm gonna sit down and talk with my dad and eat.
I mean, I was just curious because I gotta work in the morning.
I mean, it's cool if you gotta hop off, you know. I mean, I want to play at least one game with you. I'll be able to play at least one game, bro. I'll be back by, like, 9:30, bro.
Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at U.S. Bank
Me.
Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hewitt for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Well, this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st and 10 at the 34.
Again, it's Cook. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Get set.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. This is reeled in by Jackson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Cook. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
That's complete to Jackson. And he's got a decent game before being brought down.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Got a man downfield. This is Jackson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
It's a gain of 28.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Another Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Purdy looking to throw. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0.
God damn it.
Points, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Sanders now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Setting him on the dive. They'll cobble together a yard there. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Short pass brought in. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
So when I Josh
on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. Gets it to the 15, and he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings find an answer with their opening drive.
I think that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite
All
backs,
right, that's my
take it
arm.
to the house.
I'm gonna go eat dinner.
Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings literally won up that opening touchdown drive, huh? As they take a 7-6 lead here. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10.
Get set, get set. Up.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Bills, first down.
Get set, get set.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Bills.
From the gun is Purdy. That one's caught along the left sideline. And what a hit there. Ouch. She faced the price for moving the chains that time. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
First down, Buffalo.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
At the 4-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. To the air again. Purdy. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standards they set for themselves.
18, watch out. Back.
To throw again, it's Purdy. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Vikings get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Purdy's pass.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Brought down by Gregory
In truth,
Rousseau.
Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A pickup there of 39. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
6-yard line.
Play fake, Darnold. The throw left side finds Johnson. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Forced out to his right. Smith snags it over the middle. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And again, it's Darnold. Completed to his running back. And this goes out of bounds as we've got a penalty flag in the backfield, Brock. This could be roughing the passer. Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. First and 10, Darnold. He's got Smith again. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings will add to their lead at the end of the half. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got
pressure off left, and it's blocked. And the Bills grab it. Up to the races. He's at the 30. And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2 points. You could really hear the crowd swell. First on the block, and then again as he scooped it and started the return. Brock, really one of the most exciting plays you'll ever see in a game, no matter what the score is.
And one of the rarest for us as well. You know, the rule that they could take it back for 2 was introduced in 2015. And the total number of extra points blocked and taken back is still in the single digits. Incredibly hard to do, but they just pulled it off.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Gets this to Kincaid. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. 2nd and 3 now. Now it's Purdy. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. First and 10 from the 32. Here's Purdy to throw. Throwing this for the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Shoves him off. And the Vikings do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half.
Morton Anderson to kick
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Sanders now on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
On first down, they'll run. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now Darnold off the play action. Caught by his back. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they home down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Dive play straight ahead. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on first down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Trying forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Bills are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Now it's Cook. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
It's third down.
Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. He'll throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down.
So we're through 3 here. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. They kick the running back in motion. Now Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
The handoff on 3rd and short. The stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Vikings stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th.
Touchdown, Vikings.
It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never been an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's Smith on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's got this complete to James Cook. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. Working quickly here. 1st down, Purdy to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Vikings take the...
Yo, Clay.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre and post snap, not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. What's up?
On the ground, this is James Cook. He'll get about 2. The veteran safety, Harrison Smith. They're on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. He'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Get set, get set.
Purdy now on 3rd and 2. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will go all the way. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. Now on a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bills 1st down.
1st and 10.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical right down the numbers.
Yo, it's
Those
your
are the type of
boy,
runs this offense wants to see more of
Ginger.
going forward.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And maybe
It's Aiden Hutchinson, former #2 overall pick, in there to bring him down.
Yo.
If you're gonna take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand
Damn,
when
you
the
ate that
pocket breaks
fast?
down, move up, cut your
No,
losses
it's on
now.
date.
Not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend
Fuck.
this drive.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going
Not
to
just
leave them
only
with
going great,
third
so.
down.
Plus, the lasagna, I don't know what happened, but I think it was in the freezer too long. It's kind of watery.
Out of the gun.
I
It's
just gotta
Purdy.
give up.
And
I ain't
he's
not sure I wouldn't die.
Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Bills.
You get Madden ones
Like
or
I started
Overwatch,
saying,
either
that it was
one.
the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately.
What do you feel more comfortable playing right now?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna have more fun with Overwatch. I don't know what it is, Madden's just not fun unless it's football season. Same thing with 2K.
He just got a he just got a fucking
Yeah,
special
no,
team cutter.
And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards.
Okay, then we can play Overwatch. Just let me finish my ranked game real quick. If you want to see me play it.
After the offense goes
I
down the
was
field and gets a
watching, yeah.
touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back.
Brandon
to the other
Aubrey
side.
with fucking the Panthers
You
is
find
kind of
yourself on
weird.
offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll find his running back, Cook. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
A gain of 9.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And he's going to have that 1st down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
1 quarter in the books. The Bills with the early advantage. And we're back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. A run up the middle with Cook. Space to run inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Point after, coming up here. It's up and through. And the Bills will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. They're going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. Back to throw.